If you've ever remodeled your home, you know that most makeovers aren't done in a minute. The same goes for restyling your smile. Can't do it all at once? Don't worry, time is on your side. Dentist Steve Marsh is here with the blueprint for crafting a great grin in stages.
Oh, that was very cute,
Welcome
Lori.
back.
Thank you.
You're experiencing a remodel of your office right now, too, right?
Right. Well, you know, you want to refresh things. And a lot of times people say the same thing. They've gone with a smile that they haven't been proud of for a long time. I'm not going to say the office. We've always tried to keep it as nice as we could. But we want to do it in stages. And the reason is we want to keep working. It's not like a home that you're building or remodeling. You can live in part of the house. So we are doing it in stages. It's taking a couple months, but hopefully it'll be worth it. And you know what happens, Lori, and I'm just going to, there's my office. You can see it as its current state. We have a little refreshment area, and you see it with the wallpaper down. And this, you can see a picture. That's actually a digital imaging machine that we use for impressions there, sitting in the corner. But above, that's our light system as we are now. So we are actually working to refresh it. And again, as I said, we're doing it in stages. So it takes planning. Right? So this is our sort of storyboard I'll hold up, and this happens to be the planning we're doing for our office in terms of colors and shapes and that sort of thing. But in dentistry, we do the same sort of thing. We do a prototype, for example. If somebody wants to do a makeover, whether it's in stages or all at once, we do oftentimes this wax prototype. I'll try and hold it so the viewers can see it. But that's a wax prototype of what we're able to do with.
So you got to kind of envision what the future will.
It's a little heavy, I'm moving a little, but that's to envision it. In the same way you make plans and that sort of thing. The other things we'll discuss before we start, we'll look at colors. Just as the decorator looks at a palette, we also look at a palette. Lori on my right, the viewers left, you can see dental porcelains and composites. You notice they're all fairly dark, and today we've gone to a lot of the whiter or bleaching shades. That's in my left hand. But we want to decide before we move forward, the same way again as the decorator does, what's the palette we're going to use for the smile?
Sure.
We have all those choices today.
Well, why would a patient not want to move forward all at once? Why would they want to do it in stages?
So it can be, maybe it's a time situation. You have teachers and students who may want to get their work done in the summer. Sometimes it's insurance. You want to maximize your coverage, if you will. Sometimes it's a health reason, you know, or sometimes it's an event and they want to get something done for the event and then they're going to take some time to do the rest. And sometimes it's a matter of healing. We may do some procedures that require waiting. When we do implants, you have to wait about 4 months till you can put the implant tooth in. So there's all sorts of reasons why people may want to do it in stages, and finances, of course, is a big part of it.
Okay, so we got about a minute to see some of these staged makeovers.
All right, we'll do it as quickly as we can. So this is a patient who happens to be actually a very good friend of mine. Those teeth were lost because of periodontal disease. He didn't spend a lot of time. He's a very busy guy. And now he knew it was a time to make the commitment to do that. We are doing it in stages. We're doing the upper front teeth first, and then we'll move on to the posteriors. Again, there's the before, the during, and hopefully that after will come up. That after is actually his temporaries. We're actually in the midst of it now.
Even that looks good.
Thanks, and it gives him a beautiful sense of what he has, but at least he has a sense of moving forward. And another friend of ours, and again I'll do it quickly, this is a woman who's a nurse. She's very, very busy. She's never liked her smile. She felt it made her look older. She said, let's start on the upper teeth. We did the upper teeth with 8 porcelain veneers. She said, when I have time in my busy schedule, when I'm done with school, I'll go ahead, and she's actually going for her PhD. There she is now. A little later, about 6 months later, when she had time in her school schedule, we went on and did the lowers to match up with the uppers. So you can do things very quickly, or that. I mentioned an implant. This patient lost his upper right front tooth from periodontal disease. That's during, and you can see with the tooth missing, and there he is completed with some veneers and an implant. And again, he had to wait for a while. Lori, I want to assure the viewers he didn't walk around with that space. He actually had a provisional, that's a temporary, to make it look normal. And then when we were done, we gave him that beautiful smile.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Before updating your appearance, you have a vision of what you want your after to look like. By restoring your smile in stages, you get the results you want in the time you want. Ready to discuss the details? Give Steve a call. His number's next.
See what Dr. Stephen Marsh can do for your smile by calling 440-461-1003 or visit www.clevelandsmiles.com.